Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my corner of the internet. My name is Jason and today we are back with some more of the Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. Today, well, I'm gonna head off to Sadrith Mora. I don't know if we'll actually make it there or if I'll decide to stop at a dungeon, considering it's what, 5 a.m? Oh, well, okay, there's enemies nearby, but last time I checked, it was 5 a.m. So daybreak is coming very soon. So I'm gonna want to get indoors, and unfortunately, because of some very poor decisions, I find myself in a really where I don't want to be. I'm out in the middle of here, and I want to be heading more. I want to be heading more east, and instead I keep finding myself moving more and more southwest, you know, the absolute opposite direction that I want to move in, and that's, so, yeah, oh yeah, here we go, it's starting already, so we're gonna have to find a place to hold up for the night, or the day, rather, because, you know, we want to be out during the night, we don't want to be out during the day. Yeah, there we go. Anyways, that is going to be our goal for this outing. Once we get there, I'm positive. I seem to remember, you know, something in the back of my mind is telling me, Jason, either you're going crazy in your old age. I'm not really that old, but sometimes I feel like I am. So I always have to make comments about my age. I'm like, holy crap, because I feel a lot older than I really am. Anyways. It's either gonna say, Jason, you're out of your mind, your memory's failing you, or there may have actually been something, there may have been actually something there to do with vampires, and I believe there is. So that's the hope, and maybe along the way, maybe I'll come across a dungeon and go and check it out. And I was thinking about this. I was like, you know, holy crap. You know, I realized technically Daggerfall and Arena started this whole, here they come! Started this tradition, we'll say, this whole, aspect of the Elder Scrolls games where, you know, there are many dungeons to be explored, and you can go into all sorts of them. And you know, I thought about, like, you know what, is the loot really all that good in most of them, or, you know, like, does Morrowind actually need this many dungeons? Like, could they have done with, oh, wow, okay, could they have done with maybe, oh, nice, 52, fewer dungeons, but maybe made them more interesting, and then I was playing as a vampire, and it hit me, I'm like, oh, you know what, as a vampire, I do appreciate, the greater number of, dungeons. It would have been, admittedly, kind of nice, if, actually, is this a dungeon? I could probably, it looks like a Daedric ruin, so I should be able to go in here. Oh, crap, another thing to kill. Crap, I lost my train of thought. Okay, you know, it's, seriously. It's a nice thing to have a lot of places to hide, and in a way, it does provide an opportunity, for, you know what, actually, let's, lure this thing over this way, and hit it with that, and then as soon as my bow ring wears off, I'll take it out with, the Winged Twilight with the arrow, and hopefully get its soul, drop the soul, and that way there I get some marksman points as well. Sun's not all the way up, so I'm not taking as much damage as I will when it's all the way up, so this is giving me an opportunity to work on some skills a little bit. And, you know, get some souls. Okay, so we killed a bunch of stuff. I cannot forget to loot the Winged Twilight. For some of them, avoid salts. Anyways, you know, as a, for a vampire, it's nice to have, a lot of, oh, holy crap, hungers and everything. You know, I'll find the next one. I'll find the next tomb! You know, what was it? Yes, I appreciate all the extra little, places to hide. Now, you know, that's how I view it. But on the other hand, you know, like I was saying, you know, maybe they could have done more with the game. You know, maybe they could have added more lore, made it more obvious, or put some, you know, little story things and made some things interesting. I'm gonna die out here. Oh crap, and I have not saved. Oh crap, I have not saved. I am so freaking out right now. Elton Brand is out of charge. I am trying to find a place to stay for the day. Go away! Just kill these things. Long blade increased to 40. That's excellent. But you know, then I started to think about this a little bit. You know, it sounds like something that I would hear very often online from people saying, you know, I really wish they could have done more with the story and stuff like that. And traditionally, you know, anyone who's watched my channel for any amount of time knows that I'm like, story, whatever. Because I care about worlds and exploration. And yes, we'll say some more interesting dungeon design is always good. But then it also, you know, it occurs to me, what does having all these extra little dungeons, what does that do for the game? Because that in of itself tells a story. Because, you know, you could say, you know, it's arguable what makes for a more fun game. But I think that it can be disputed that having these many different tombs and these types of tombs, even if they all do share a similar sort of vibe to them, is maybe a little bit more indicative of how things might actually be in a real world. It might be a little bit more real. Okay, so we've made ourselves, we've made it indoors, and I'll probably wait around here in Ghost Gate for the next, well, wait until night falls. So yeah, like, that's I feel like that's always sort of a thing in games that developers always sort of struggle with. Actually, you know what? We'll continue this talk on the other end of the time jump. 10 hours should do the trick. And that thing's gonna be waiting for me outside. Yep. he waited patiently for me for 10 hours. Along with the Kaguti. Alright. Oh, and another cliff racer. Man, my skills are gonna be fantastic by the time we get to Sadrith Mora. By the time we beat this game, I'm kind of hoping Alexis will once again become godlike, because you know, in arena, you know, in Daggerfall she remained pretty weak for the whole thing. She was okay, but she still had troubles with, like, say, the last dungeon and stuff like that. Anyways, holy crap. Like, I know cliff racers are, I know it's Morrowind's thing to have a lot of cliff racers, but it's still a little bit like, dang. Alright, let's just fly over. Your alteration skill increased to 43. Is that one of my majors? It is! Nice. It would be nice if even after I got myself cured, I could hang on to the vampire spells. I think that would be kind of cool. It would just be nice. Ouch. I don't recall ever seeing a goat. Like, why do I hear a goat? When I don't think I've ever seen one, in-game. Anyways, as I was saying, before we started running again, there's that struggle with games. I feel like in general, there's what is realistic, or what gives us the illusion of realism. You know, what makes us, what's an accurate representation of the real world, and what makes for fun gameplay. If you take a look at, like, we'll talk about first-person shooters a bit here. No, well, maybe at least for the first part we'll talk first-person shooters, because I want to talk about Doom. Doom makes no sense from a level design standpoint. In fact, most old games of that era really didn't make sense in the same way. Mario, there are literally brick blocks floating in the sky, like in the air. How does that make any lick of sense? You go into Doom, and these space stations and these areas that you're going through, they the design defies logic. Nobody would design a building or a room or something that was made to be used by people in that way. Now, with Doom, they get away with, and I'm talking about the original Doom. I actually haven't played a whole lot of the reboot. But I guess I'm just gonna have to fly over this too. Yeah, in Doom, they can get past that. They can sort of hand wave that away as sort of being like, well, you know, it's our world is colliding with the very dimension of hell. You know, things are going to get a little bit strange, and you know, reality's being warped. And you know, okay, I get that. But I think that's maybe more of an explanation as to why things felt more unreal rather than an actual something that they said, hey, let's make it so that like the realities are you know, colliding, and then we can go ahead and just make weird level design. It's kind of like a chicken and egg thing. You know, what came first, the level design or the we'll say the reasoning for the level design? You know, you know, in a lot of, we'll say like more modern games, they tend to look at something and say, all right, let's design this as if you know, a person would use this. Most times, I've played a little bit of, you know, some Call of Duties and stuff like that, and in some of them, you know, at least you can be like, okay, here's a building. You're gonna go in here, and then there's, you know, there's some hallways, and there's doors, and there's, you know, there are things that make sense in the real world. What people would, you know, things people would actually use, and places people would actually function in, would actually work in, live in, stuff like that. So then let's come back to Morrowind. In Morrowind, we have all these tombs, we have all these places, and a lot of them have a very similar a design to them. And the question then becomes, well, you know, you can explain, you can just say, you know, the developers, and we'll say that's probably the more accurate reason, is that the developers, you know, they only had limited resources. So, you know, there was, am I going around in circles? Well, I've been here before, obviously, but I don't think I was just here. Anyways, so, yeah, I'm willing to bet that's reason why we have a lot of copy and paste in some of the Elder Scrolls, you know, in like dungeon design and stuff like that. However, you know, it does kind of make sense, because, you know, even in, you know, in real life, well, now anyways, you know, I guess people do tend to like familiarity a little bit, and there is a little bit of, that, template work kind of thing, where, you know, someone might make something because they've seen that same sort of similar feature, or you know, someone will make something that's very similar to the others, or sometimes you have like complete houses or rooms or you know, things that are made exactly the same way, and then you have multiple copies of them basically, and dang, said if Moore's down that way, I need to get over that next little mountain. Can I fly over that one? Yeah, I think I'll fly over right here. Vampire Fly, I've got enough for, what, one more cast? Hopefully my fatigue's not too... Okay, first we'll kill the Cliff Racer. We'll use jogging pants. Vampire Fly. I've got a good enough chance at this. I should be able to make it over. There we go, I cast successfully. Hooray! So yeah, like, there's always that sort of question, and in Morrowind you can explain it as, you know, architecturally it would make sense to see similar things built all over the place, and then by having so many of these tombs, it kind of shows you that, you know, this is a place with history. This is a place where a lot of people have lived, a lot of people have died. Think about some of these open world games, or these big games that you play, and think about how many of them don't even have really a cemetery, or a cemetery so small that you kind of go, does anyone ever die in this game? Like, I could have sworn I just killed like 30 people like just a minute ago. Why is there nobody in this graveyard? Actually, for that matter... Okay, I was gonna say, for that matter, there's no graveyards in Morrowind. No, but Jason, there are tombs everywhere, like you just said. Right. Yes. Sorry. Anyways, I think in a way, the restrictions on the developers also serve in their own kind of way as a bit of realism. And they help to develop the world. They help to create a world that is perhaps a little bit more realistic, maybe unintentionally. But I still think that it helps add to the game. Now, am I saying that, oh, it's all right, they don't need, you know, because of that, you know, they don't need to strive for better dungeon design and stuff. No, that's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying that, in a strange kind of way, where are you? Oh, there you are. Having restrictions and having things that look sort of similar and having a lot of them, in its own way, tells its own kind of story. You know, both inside the game and outside of the game. Yeah, I just felt like sharing that, and I realized I've been basically just talking during my entire journey to Sadrith Mora, and I'm sure that that was incredibly boring for people. Sorry. So yeah, we're gonna get this. Am I in explored territory yet? I'm not quite there. Yeah, basically all I'm gonna be doing is running around killing things. I'm pretty sure I will. I'm pretty sure I'll make it there in one piece. Famous last words, I know, but I'll see you guys when we get to Sadrith Mora. All right, here we are, Sadrith Mora. Now I just need to run around and talk to everyone. I think I'll cut that out, and I'll be back again as soon as I talk to everyone. And I'm pretty sure somebody in Sadrith Mora has quests for vampires. Vampires, whatever. Wait. I had to do a double take there. I'm like, wait, that text looks different. Ah, one of the Dark Ones. You're an interesting lot. Mistress Dratha has a task for you. She would like the Ultima named Rimintil eliminated. Mistress Dratha. Okay, so I think I found one. This is one of them vampire quests. Mistress Dratha. Okay, can you tell me more about her? She is my patron, and I am her mouth on the council. If you have personal business with her, you may find her in Tel Mora. Of course, so I've got to leave town. That's great. I've already spent enough time running around. It's probably day time outside by now. Well, at least close to it. When I came in here, it wasn't dark. It wasn't light, so whatever. Rimintil. Yes, she poses a problem for Mistress Dratha. That is not your concern. Your people reek of death. It is only filling. Let's try that again. It is only fitting we use your penchant for bringing it upon others to our own ends. You will find him in the central tower of Tel Voss. Dispose of him and return to me. Oh, okay. So I don't want to go to Mistress Dratha. I want to go to the central tower of Tel Voss. Wait. Who do I want to kill? Rimintil. The central tower of Tel Voss. Isn't Tel Voss that scary place? It was like all crazy. We had to actually use levitate to get to the center part. With there's like the Dwemer things on the walls and stuff. Holy crap. Okay, are we doing this quest? Raven O'Main has asked me to kill a Rimintil for Mistress Dratha. Rimintil can be found in the central tower of Tel Voss. Okay, let's see if I can make it there. Let's see, what time is it? It is 4 a.m. Which way did I come in here? Was it this way? Yes, all right. So Tel Voss, where that's Tel Arun, so Tel Voss, yeah, that's what I thought. It's crap. All right, I'm going to try to make it to Tel Voss. We shall see if I am successful. I'm going to quick save now, just in case I don't make it. I'm going to travel over to Tel Voss. I'll be right back, guys. Crap. Longblade skill increased to 41. All right, there it is. I can see it up ahead. There is Telvos. If I could just get even through to one of the bottom doors. Holy crap! These things will not leave me alone. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need to get myself a much when I can. As soon as my enchant gets good enough, I'm going to get some we'll say constant effect, like health and fatigue regen on me. Because this is a pain. Well, you know, this is not something I'm gonna have to deal with. Crap. Come on, where is it? Bowring. It's not something I'm gonna have to deal with. Oh, okay, one arrow was enough for him. Once I get cured, I just have to survive the whole vampire thing. Alright, my flask is about half empty. Okay, yeah, I'm good. I'm totally good if I can just get inside the place and not get hung up on any of the geometry. Where's the entrance? I'm panicking at this point. This is like, this is not good. You don't want to panic. What did I don't even remember when I made the Estus Flask. I don't even remember what size of soul I used for it, but dang, it has a lot of energy. Like, I know it doesn't heal a whole lot. Wait, was that a... No, that wasn't a door. Not a door. Door anywhere. There's a door. Whoa, alright, we made it into the southern tower. And, we gotta make our way up to the central tower. Now, I don't remember who it is that we're going after, but... yeah. That's gonna have to wait until next time, though. I am completely out of time for today, so we're gonna end things here. And, yeah, next time we'll go kill the guy, maybe go back. I can't remember if there's a follow-up quest after that one. There might be. We'll see. But until next time, I'd like to ask you all to game on.